Assalamu alaikum class 5th. It's our third lecture of English A. So today we are going to study New Oxford Modern English Book 5. First of all, open page number 11. Write date and day on top of page number 11. So the title is about Man's Love with Nature. Here the title deals with that the narrator. Narrator means the person who's telling his story of the poem is on his way somewhere with his horse when he stops in the woods. It is winter time and the woods are filled up with snow on the dark evening. So now we will move to words to know section. Darkest evening. Winter evenings are much darker than summer evenings in places closer to the North Pole. Downy, like down the soft under features of young birds. Flake, small pieces of snow flakes like this. Harness, the leather straps and belts used to control a horse. This is the type of harness. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So the explanation of whole poem is the narrator in the poem is traveling at night through the snow and stops with his horse near the woods by a neighbor's house to watch the snow falling around him. His horse shakes his harness bells, questioning that why the narrator is being here. Perhaps this place is not on their usual route, or he is curious that there doesn't appear to be a farmhouse nearby. The horse is confused why his owner is stopped here. Then the speaker continues to stand near the woods. The narrator of the poem is attracted by the beauty of nature, so he stopped near the woods, attracted by the deep, dark silence of his surroundings. He feels compelled to move further into the snowy woods, but the but he ultimately decides to continue that he must have to go to his home because he have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep, because he has to go back to his home and he has to cover miles of way